Hey guys, tonight I want to show you what has quickly become my absolute favorite attack strategy. This is a two-phase attack that works great in clan wars and also for trophy pushing. I made it up to 5,300 trophies in Legend League last season, which just ended a few days ago, and I can confidently attack in 2-star any base, as well as 3-star a lot of bases pretty well. So the idea with this attack, you can see the army composition there. In the clan castle, I have a golem and a giant, or all giants, either way is fine. But you start off with the clan castle, the heroes, the baby dragons to create a funnel, and then the bowlers and a rage. So that's the first phase of the attack. I try to take out primarily a multi-target inferno, and then as many wizard towers as possible. It's a huge bonus if I can also get the clan castle troops, archer queen, or eagle artillery. So that's what I go for. You can see on this base, I can get a lot of those things. So a great base to attack with this strategy. This is a somewhat common base too. I've 3-started a few times now in wars. And so without any further introduction, I'm going to show this one war attack and then 2 trophy pushing attacks that are all 3-star attacks. So you can see I'll go from this top left side where I can take out 3 wizard towers, multi-inferno, eagle artillery, clan castle, and the archer queen with my first phase. So then goes the clan castle, baby dragons, create a funnel there, heroes go in, bowlers go in, jump spell, I always start with a jump spell to get my troops into the base. And then the rage, and I'm going to use the Eternal Tome ability right now before the Eagle Artillery strikes hit, and also as the Clan Castle troops come out, so that it gives my Archer Queen and Poison spell some time to take out those troops. And then quickly comes phase 2 with my miners. I start them from that right side, now they just need to wrap around what's remaining of the base here. I have 2 heal spells left, and there's 2 wizard towers, so I'll use those spells as my miners approach the wizard towers, because they'll take a lot of damage from those towers. So I use the first one there. My archer queen's still finishing off the center. So phase 1 took out almost a third of the base, and then it's just up to the miners to finish off the rest. Speed it up here for the cleanup, and then second heal spell as the bulk of my miners are still alive and headed towards that wizard tower. So really a pretty easy 3-star attack on a maxed out Town Hall 11 base. I'll go to a couple of my attacks here. You can see the history. Like I said, the season just reset a few days ago, so everyone's trophies look a lot lower now than they were originally. But pretty reliable 2-star attacks and 3-star attacks all the way down the list here. And I'm just going to show 2 more of these. Start with this one. Here I actually go for the Eagle Artillery, and I go from the side over here because there are 2 wizard towers and a multi-inferno that I can take out. So again, creating the funnel, I basically start out all of these attacks in the same way, making that funnel and getting my bowlers to take the jump and get into the base. Use the rage, and then the Eternal Tome right before the Eagle Artillery strikes hit, right there. So that Eagle Artillery won't have a chance to do any damage to me. Miners are going in, and this one I'm actually going to pause here because you can see my Archer Queen actually split off and went to the right. And I wanted all my troops to head left, being that the bowlers take out things to the northeast of them, because as the boulders bounce, that helps steer them towards the left. But my Archer Queen went the wrong way, so instead of putting all my miners on one side with the group, I end up actually putting a bunch over with my Archer Queens so that they can take the single Inferno hits. So watch how this plays out. So I have a bunch of miners over on the right, but the bulk of my miners are over on the left side. So my Archer Queen does get hit by the single Inferno, but I pop her cloak real quick. And now that'll hit the miners, and we can take out the single Inferno. You'll notice I save 8 miners in this case. Roughly 8 to 11 is normally where I'm at. A rage spell, a heal spell, and a poison spell. And that's all for the center to take out the town hall. So usually in the center, there are a bunch of skeleton traps, a lot of big bombs, and often the Teslas as well. So it's really good to have the heal spell for the big bombs and the poison for the skeletons so that your miners aren't slowed down. A rage is also good if you can afford to save a rage for that part of the attack. One more attack I'll show then. Okay, on this one again, it's a multi-inferno and a single inferno, so I want to take out that multi-inferno as quickly as possible. The single really isn't too much of a concern with miners. Here I can take out the clan castle, 2 inferno towers, 2 wizard towers, the eagle artillery, 2 X-bows, all in that same area there, and then hopefully the army steers to the left, just like the last raid, to take out that multi-inferno. So in they go. The majority does go to the left, and here I actually use my second rage spell right here to take out both the inferno, the multi-inferno, and that next wizard tower as quickly as possible, so that wizard tower doesn't do too much damage. But I've put all my miners over on that left side. And here I ended up saving 18 miners to go for the center with a heal and a poison spell. So in they go. I'll drop that poison spell actually pretty early to deal with the skeletons, and then the heal. And there's a big bomb and a bunch of skeleton traps in the center. Fairly predictable on these types of bases. And so those miners will quickly take out the core of the base and join the rest of my army to finish off the raid. So I've played around with different comps similar to this with the army, and this is really what I've settled on. It's working great for me, so hopefully you guys can have some luck with it as well. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's fun, easy to push trophies. Made it up to 5303 last season, and maybe I can go a little bit higher this season. I'll have some more time to play and more time to sit and primarily wait for raids to be found is what you end up doing. So enjoy, guys. Thanks.